push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. Yeah, guys. Oh, man. Jersey opened up its parks again without rims on its basketball hoops. But whatever. Your boy went out, let a little bit of the beast go. And I'm feeling just like top notch. My brain is just going crazy. And I'm sitting here, hungry, looking for a little bit of ripe fruit to pick. And my goodness, what do we come across here now? This is coming to us from Reuters. U.S. soccer scores victory in equal pay suit with women's team players. This is written by Amy Tinnery and Steve Keating. So, yeah, if you follow me on my other channel, I covered Carly Lloyd and her, and her antics, the Megan Rapinoe chick who's like, oh my goodness, yes, women, the super alphabetical chick. So, as you know, this is a topic that's near and dear to one's heart as we watch the cultural pendulum switch back to sanity. Because, wait a second, when you objectively look at a lot of things, like, oh, okay, yeah, there's a difference between something sounding good and something actually being good and something being functional. And that's the true difference between the male and the female brain, is that the male brain is more geared towards what's functional, whereas the female brain is geared towards more what's fashionable. And, we make beautiful music together. We do. But ultimately, the logical always has to win out, okay? The U.S. women's soccer team claims for equal pay were dismissed by a court on Friday, handing a victory to the United States Soccer Federation. That's Rapinoe? Yeah, that's Rapinoe. Judge R. Gary Klossner of the United States District Court for the Central District of California threw out players' claims that they were underpaid in comparison with the men's national team, but allowed complaints of unfair medical, travel, and training to proceed to trial. Cool. I mean, but so basically, they're saying, now you're not underpaid, but a lot of the miscellaneous and erroneous stuff will allow to be heard out in court. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. But we've gone over these numbers on my channel multiple times as to why this is their entire complaint is more based on fashion than function. Just look it up on the other channel, Jay the Gent. The WNT has been paid more on both a cumulative and per game basis than the MNT over the class period, the court said in the summary judgment. So they told them, yo, you're getting paid more. You make more than the guys, comparatively speaking, as to what the guys bring in, because you're trying to the function of math that you're using is Common Core, where the function of math that the courts are using is just standard basic. The judge, however, also ruled that players' claims they do not receive equal treatment as the men when it comes to travel, training, housing, and other areas could proceed, because there's more truth in that. But maybe the reason they're not treated equally is because there's different expectations put on both teams. But they're going to allow that to be heard out in court. The trial date is set for June 16th. Molly Levinson, a spokeswoman for the players, said that they plan to appeal the decision. Of course they do, because it's never enough. It's never enough. More. That's it. When it comes to the feminine, there is no, in many respects, hashtag not all, right? We are shocked and disappointed, said Levinson. Of course you are. We will not give up our hard work for equal pay, and I will not give up my paycheck, because because that's the thing. Of course you're going to want them to keep going on. You're getting paid. We are confident in our case and steadfast in our commitment to ensuring that girls and women who play this sport will not be valued as lesser just because of their gender. No, they're valued as lesser because of the different standards applied to the different divisions. Right, and this is the easiest shit in the world to just break on down. But no, we have to take this to court, because there's an industry in, oh my goodness, grievances and complaining is lucrative. U.S. Soccer released a statement Friday saying it wanted to work with the team to chart a positive path forward to grow the game both here at home and around the world. U.S. Soccer has long been the world leader for the women's game on and off the field, and we are committed to continuing that work, the Federation said. Players had been seeking $66 million in damages under the Equal Pay Act. The women's national team so we don't care about any of that. I'm just kind of gloating in it and explaining exactly the next steps forward, guys. So ultimately, yeah. So as far as you not getting equal pay, you got paid more. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that factors into the upcoming trial when it comes to the erroneous miscellaneous stuff that they have allowed to go forward. Guys, complaining for complaining's sake. Like, once you start to realize that more will always be on the option for the feminine, the better off you will be, brother. I promise you. So with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like this, also like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing's caring. And YouTube and BitChute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What can you say? What can you do? There's completely logical, sound reasoning as to why it may seem as if, oh yeah, the women are undervalued and underplayed. But it's just like, it's the same way when they say women and minorities. Everybody, because you're the majority. Like, you're not getting it. You're not a victim. Like, calm down. We love you. We want you to do good. We want to take care of you. And that's really where we, as guys, that's our Achilles. We really do love and want to take care of you. We want you to be okay. But damn it, at some point you gotta kick back and realize, like, yo, this whole house of cards can come tumbling down, and maybe you don't want to be the catalyst for it. Just saying, ladies. But you may disagree, and that's what the comment section's for. Until the next one.